Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Immortals of Aveum, where I think we're at what's called the Palantheum. We're here for selection to see if we can become an immortal, one of the select group of elite magni who rule over the army? Nation? It's relatively unclear to me. The Palathen. The Palathen, not the Palantheon. That looks like a list of names. Like, is that a list of everyone who died in the war?
It's a list of the dead. There's so many, no one can remember all their names.
I never knew there were that many immortals.
Oh no, it's everyone across Aveum that fell in the Everwar. The Palanthon tracks it somehow, all the way back.
Ooh.
You know, we're still not really sure who built this place. A bit morbid, really. Having a massive death list right when you walk in.
So will we actually be able to look
hello.
up his missing friend?
I'm Devin, by the way. Just got back from the front.
Jack, stationed at Yilthium Fields the last few weeks. I'm from Serum, originally.
Is that right? I've never met anyone from East Lucium.
And you still haven't. Said I was from Seren.
Ah, nice. A little provincial machismo. Let me show you around, Jack. Promise it's not all a big downer.
I, really need to get to selection. Absolutely no idea where to go.
Come this way. I'll show you. I remember Kirkan talking about a Jack from Seren a few times. Said you'd make a great immortal one day.
Huh. She said that?
Nah. I'm just trying to calm your nerves, man.
I've been
Don't mind me
distracted
asking,
from looking
how
at the
long have
list.
you been an immortal?
Oh, ages. Well, a few years. But immortal years are like dog years. They stretch on and on.
So you're the best of the best?
You sound doubtful. It's a cheery disposition. But the Rishanians have sent writs of assassination to every quarter asking for my head. They hate me over there.
I'll get some of those writs myself just as soon as I look up what writs are.
I'm sure you will, especially as a Triarch. We don't get many of those. Well, any of them, actually. So what's the secret? How do you do it?
Dunno. I just do.
I see. You just do. No need for hard work.
Yeah, so how he actually uses all
Good
three
lesson for
types of
kids.
magic.
Is this part of selection? You busting my balls?
No. Selection is much worse. We're almost there.
I can only assume there's going to be a point in time in which we
Got another one
use
for group 5.
that dead list to look up our old friend.
Oh, stop. He'll be your star pupil. Jack here's the soldier that was crucial to the rout at Yilthium Fields.
Kirkan's pet initiate?
I'm
Ma'am?
literally standing right here.
The path is ready for this group, and I'm not asking her to reconfigure for one more. She'll complain and give everyone in the Palanthon nightmares for a week. Get ready! Those doors open, you go in, one at a time.
Come on, Zendara. You know the path already senses he's here.
Okay, why are you talking about it like it's alive?
It's not happening, Devin.
On the one hand, nightmares brought about by a cranky magical Gestalt conscious state.
That's okay, ignore me. It's cool.
On the other, a stern lecture from Kirkan for playing needlessly hardball. I know which one I'd pick.
You weren't here for my speech to the selection candidates, initiate. So I'll give you the short version.
So, it is happening?
Shut up. Welcome to the path. Stepping through that door means you think your magic is strong enough to issue a challenge to the Pentason.
That being the
judgment or censure for
five-faced
doing so,
statue
and
in
that
the
your
center
life
of the
word to
wound.
ley lines is forfeit if you're found wanting.
The really short version? Don't fuck up in there or you'll...
Like, for real?
More like absorbed into the path and removed from existence. But don't sweat it. I believe in you. She
Well.
definitely thinks you're going to die. That's why her face looks like that. But don't let it shake you. And anyways, optimism is a moral imperative.
I'm Zendara, of House Cadus, Warden of the Path, an oath sworn to the Immortals by ancient treaty. It was nice knowing you, Jack. Hero of Yilthium Fields. A smarter man than you would have ended this day on a high note.
Isn't she great?
Oh yeah, thanks for the boost, Belle. Well, at least we got good cop, bad cop. We got a little bit of good cop, raising our spirits. Is the path similar to that other world? Nope, it is not. It is not like the, what was it called? The Soul Shade? No, it's like we got pieces of it here. So it's a little bit of that alternate reality. Yes.
Go.
All right. I can dig this.
All right. I see how it is.
Also, considering I've already done a couple of those, I really should look it up. Shroud Fane spaces. Like, because I've already done Shroud Fane spaces, like, this is familiar territory.
Spectrals.
Oh. The inhabitants of the Shroud Fane. Oh my, there is a compass. I think I noticed it, and then I forgot it existed, and then I noticed it again just now. Okay, I do feel as though the shield is becoming my strongest, like the shield and the green weapon. Although it helps that the green weapon now also has greater capacity. Like blue and red are more powerful, but I do like being able to shoot for longer, and it has a little bit of auto aim to it because the green bullets home in on enemies. I do appreciate this level kind of like forming itself around me, which is a lot of fun. No! What's your name? Oh no, we don't need that. Alright, we timed it wrong. Oh, son of a... We timed that wrong. There we go. That. Oh, we're alive. Thank goodness. That's convenient. This looks like a battle arena, though, so... Alright, he's dropped a health crystal. Might as well top ourselves off. Alright. If you're gonna do that... Might as well get rid of your shield. Oh. It's a grenadier, I think. Oh, son of a... What was I saying last time about not paying attention to level geometry? It is one of my weaknesses. Oh, yeah. Thank you, shield, for finally charging up. There we go. And again, might as well top ourselves off. Oh, and yeah. All right, we can spend money on a talent upgrade. What was the one we were going for? We were going for 3 blue ones, so that we could upgrade our green ones, so that we can. Were we? Oh yeah, here. When your shield is hit, you're healed for 25% of the damage taken by the shield, but we need to upgrade blue first a little bit. This is actually not a bad one, because I use the shield frequently, and the shield eventually pops. But, actually... yeah, let's do that. That way, if the shield breaks while I'm fighting guys in front of me, they get knocked back. But now I should be able to, the next time I upgrade, I should be able to upgrade myself so that damage taken to the shield becomes health gained, which would be very convenient. You have a lot of health. Or am I supposed to, yep, hit you with the matching color? Stop moving. My aim isn't that good. There we go. Ah, alright, a mana crystal. We definitely needed that. Ooh, what have we here? I think we still have like one more L2 button type. Press X, X, and then X to hover. We got a double jump and glide. A little bit more movement going on. So we can hit those long distances, which would have helped us in the overworld. There was a specific jump we were trying to make.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. And then you can hit the jump button again, essentially, to end your glide. There we go. One of the things that was tricky about Doom Eternal was, like, Doom Eternal really gave you really long jumps. Like, you can do double jumps and dashes, and then you could, like, renew your dashes and double jumps while in midair. And it became confusing as to where you were supposed to go, because the platforming sections became just these wide, open, barren areas. And I often found myself looking at the map just to figure it out. And I'm hoping we don't end up in a similar situation for this game. I doubt it, though. This game feels like it's going to be more straightforward. Oh, hello. In regards to... Oh. So it's platforming, but I could be wrong. Alright, let's get away from these guys. Am I being hit by other... No, I'm not being hit by other people. Alright, we needed extra power for that one. I admit I still am kind of in the place in which, like, there's still a lot of combat options to choose from, and while there are very specific ones that I'm decent at, like, I can still do a lot better by combining all of my abilities. Like, I haven't really done much with the limpets in combat, let alone with the lash. Alright, Stairs, thank you for forming yourself for me. Ah. Hello. Oh, we are about to greet the Pentacade and see if the Pentacade will approve of our presence. Oh, this one does not. No. I'll reset over time. Still, this makes for a nice, like, this type of area that's also reused for the Shroud Fanes. Makes for levels that have very interesting geometry going on for them. No! What's your name? You've been crushed. That was crushing. I did not want to see your destruction. Oh, no. Ah, damn it. I pressed it too soon. Well, let's top ourselves off before we continue. The only tricky thing with this kind of level is where it's like how long does it go for? How long does it need to go for? Like, it stops feeling like progression and then just starts feeling like you're doing a bunch of challenges back to back.
What? Caleb, he gave this to Luna on her birthday. Right before everything. Siren. Bits of it, anyway.
And it's pulling it from his memory to construct.
I call dibs on the shoes.
Caleb?
First time fumbling about with Sarah.
What? I grew up here.
To construct this reality, but this isn't reality.
Don't move, shitbird.
Best crab in the Harrows.
Kilmos. but we both know that's not really crab.
How far from here to Trotter's place?
Oh wait, wrong
By a
button.
rooftop?
These Siren born and bred guys, settle down. Where's your people?
I don't know. You need any more? That was the day I met Luna and the others. Guess we're not playing fair anymore.
Nope. We're not playing around with just geometric objects. Now we're playing around with memories, where nothing is too barren for the path. Still, it's a lot of fun to see levels construct and deconstruct themselves in the background. Like, that was one of the things that made that, the house building level in Titanfall 2 a lot of fun. There we go. Oh,
This way. We're almost there.
Luna.
I got no idea, but it's fuck huge, so probably a lot.
There's just the 5 of us.
Then eventually we might all get really lonely. Who cares? Come on.
Oh, when we were moving into the house that she owned.
Check her out.
That whole thing?
Whole thing.
How are we gonna defend that whole thing?
What?
What? We squat a place like that, we need to figure out how to keep it.
Nah, it's ours. I bought it.
How did you... Where did...
It's not a mystery, Jack. I saved up. I wanted a house and now I have one. All of us do.
She was so proud that she found us a home. And that was the last time I actually had one. Thanks for the reminder.
Oh. More powers. As if we needed more abilities. No, we could always use more. Maybe by the end of the game I'll know what the hell I'm doing. Ooh, is that a new strike ability? Immolate is a Dominion, an extremely powerful spell that requires Dominion mana to cast. Build up Dominion mana by defeating enemies. Is that separate from regular? Alright, because we needed another source of... Use the analog sticks to cast Immolate and shoot out a powerful beam of Triarch magic. So this is how you can essentially use his rainbow abilities. Okay, I'll buy it. And now, because I've ascended again, let us go to green magic. When your shield is hit, you are healed for 25% of the damage taken by the shield. We'll see how good that actually is. And then what do we want to get next? Again, melee? Do I even have a melee attack? Like, I've never used it. So... we probably should look at the red tree, actually. Corrosion deals damage over time to afflicted enemies. So does that mean that all red attacks cause corrosion? Oh, here we go, yeah. Striking an enemy with melee inflicts corrosion, which increases red spell damage to the target by 20%. This is a surprisingly melee-focused section. Enemies are knocked back when they attack your shield. Using a health crystal resets your shield's cooldown and fully restores all shield health. Alright. I probably need to raise my blue by 1. To get that. Oh. I was gonna say, am I supposed to jump through that little gap?
Sandrak. And he's giant. That's not subtle at all.
Nope. So now in actually order, if I want to test out my new ability, first I have to get damage, which I'm sure that'll happen eventually.
Come on!
Oh, no, my platform. The game was probably expecting me to be faster. Hit me. All right. Ah, and I've healed up just by taking damage to the shield. Very nice.
Whoa. Where is everyone?
I sent them all home. You're the only one to pass.
Really?
Follow me, Initiate. Let's head back up.
Wait. Ah, nice. No, I want to use max. Oh my gosh. I'm locked into story mode. All right, so what was I going to do? I was going to put a point somewhere inside here. Increase the damage of all blue sigil strikes by 10%. Increase blue magic power by 20%. All right, and now that I have blue alkalite, that means I can get shield mend.
She was right about you. That you'd surprise me.
Seems like Kirkin really talked me up to everyone.
I don't mean Kirkin. I mean the path. She knows I don't expect much from the unforeseen.
Are we heading towards a backhanded compliment, or...
We zoomed right past it.
Okay. Magni of the Great Houses don't exactly hide their prejudices, do they?
Against your kind. We have good reasons.
My kind? Wow. You know, just because I, spontaneously exploded with Magnus level magic or whatever, doesn't mean that
Don't worry, Initiate. I won't let it cloud my judgment of you. You're different.
How so?
You're one of us now.
All right.
Sandrak's western incursion has been pushed back to the Sky Islands. Only his Harriers remain.
Hey,
And
congratulations.
so what now, I hear you ask?
Thank you.
Surrounded, but for now unpressed, do we send our forces north to lift the siege at Lavenry? Or fortify the southern front? Marshal our strength, or test its limits? I'll be honest, I don't know which move is best. But I do know we have reinforcements.
We do?
She means you, dummy.
Welcome, Jack of the House Unforeseen, newly mantled immortal, champion protector of Lucium, Master Magnus of the Order Elite. What words do you have for those under our command?
I got my jab to fight my shadow memories in altered space. Good luck with yours.
They're waiting for your answer. Don't take 5 years.
Hey, so when I was a kid, I had this friend that wanted to fight in the Everwar.
They can't hear
I
you.
can't believe that I used to give her a hard time about it.
You're at the top of the
She
stairs.
never got a chance to, well, Rasharn attacked, and,
They're at the bottom of the stairs.
I don't even have to finish that sentence. Everyone here has a story that starts or ends with Rasharn attacked. And everyone here has survived those stories. But there are so many that didn't. Too many. Their names fill the walls of this place. No more names.
No more names. May all of Lucium honor yours until the end of days.
What? Bottoms up?
Now to get drunk.
Now,
This is your party, Jack. Mingle. All eyes are on you.
mingle.
Bask, even.
What about the stolen artifact? It was like a big, glowy crystal with etchings all over it.
We're scouring the archives. Nothing yet.
We looked through the
Go enjoy
indexes
yourself.
of several books
Get to know
for
some of the
glowing
people you'll be
artifact
working
with
with.
etchings on it.
Or if the pressure to socialize is too much to bear, head to your new quarters and turn in for the night.
So, Zendara.
I know.
Just saying. Kinda rained on my parade to get through selection, and then she says my kind are trash.
Dangerous. Anomalies, mistakes, insults to the Pentasod. These last 5 years, I'm sure you've heard it all.
I just figured, I don't know, that there might be more enlightened views among the Immortals.
I won't make excuses, because there are none. It's an ugly aspect of the Magni dynasties and their rulership across Aveum. You already know, the lightless have it worse.
Devin seems nice. For an elite Magnus.
And he's taken a shine to you. That's good. Devin's never really been comfortable at the Palathon.
Really?
I can tell he misses the front. He prefers field work. Soldiering.
Huh. Wouldn't have pegged him for that.
Devin's our best fighter. That's why we need him back here.
So, do we get secret handshakes?
Several.
Seriously though, is there a new manual or something that tells me what my duties are now that, you know...
Those come later. Honestly, the Order's traditional training and initiations are more informal, more agile than they have ever been in the past.
Who are
It's not
these two
ideal,
behind us
but
that
the
are just
current
kind
state
of
the Everwar means
randomly
most of your
looking at
education
us?
will be in the field.
Do I get to finally know what the name is all about? The Immortals?
We borrow our name from a more ancient Pentati order that once practiced here. The Un Avlashud, the Enduring. They had learned to stretch time and live inside it in a way that mortality meant nothing to them.
That sounds fake.
It probably is. In any case, the Pentati eventually vanished, but the legends that they had conquered death didn't. Those that founded our order saw no downside in being associated with such power and prestige.
So it's branding.
Pretty much.
You got to figure out what you
Good
need
night,
to put
sir.
on a
Good night,
lunchbox.
Jack.
All right. Still cannot open that. Hey.
Hey, Orphe. What's shaking?
We're probably at your graduation party, where we're politely refusing to remove our mask. Or we're discussing Aristea again.
Are you sure that's where we are?
Forgive us if we aren't, Candle. The years get wet in our head.
Right. It's the seer part of being a seer, I guess. The kind of time jumpy thing with you.
Red, chaos, green, transition. They mixed when we were given our magic by the Pentasod. One lives in our right eye, the other in our left.
Causing a temporal thingamajig. Got it. And probably at this point I asked to see your eyes.
You'll forgive us if we say no. We hope.
Tell me about your
So
role
as
in
a
the
seer,
Immortals.
You're what, like maybe our reconnaissance officer or something? You look for what's coming our way?
We work as an intelligence specialist, yes. Remote recon is part of our duties. You're convincing Zendara to let you walk the path, for example.
That's back a ways, actually. But Kirkin said you can see the future, too.
In theory, half the time.
What?
We know, for example, that you must eventually refrain from making covenant with the low beasts of the field.
Is that code? It sounds like
What
code.
kind of covenant
Maybe,
are we making with
but
the low
Devin's
beasts?
our codebreaker, so it's best to ask him. Wait. No, you never do. Sounds like it's settled then.
No, it's
Good chat, Orphe.
it's still a little confusing. Why don't we ask him? Hey, buddy, pal, who are
You
you?
were at Yothium, weren't you?
I was, sir, yes. Hallen means oldest. Named Silas.
Right. Good to see you made it, Silas.
Well, I certainly wouldn't have if the Grand Magnus hadn't blessed me with her spell of protection.
What do you mean?
You don't remember, sir? She touched my armor and warded it against the Rasharnians. We Lightless would be lost without your magic and guidance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
The Grand
yeah.
Magnus really
Oh,
can
she- yeah,
cast
she-
some
yeah.
doozies, can't she? Yeah, I'm glad she was able to, keep you safe out there.
I still can't believe it, sir. I was in the West Trenches when the Rasharnians hit. It was a massacre. My whole platoon was cut down. I only barely got away. I just want you to know that the Immortals have my family's eternal gratitude.
You bet. I'd better go.
Yep. Are you enjoying your bread with more bread, and extra bread, and a side of bread, and in the center a big loaf of bread? See, the thing I like about playing the Japanese games is regardless of whether a Japanese game takes place in America or if it takes place in Japan, like there's sushi everywhere. Like in Resident Evil 6, there's like Leon's campaign begins at like a university where the president of America, the U.S. president is there, and there are just platters of sushi everywhere. And I'm all aboard the sushi train. I love sushi. Sushi is my number one favorite food. But like this is a Western developed game, so you're gonna have bread, apples, meats, whole turkey, chicken. Zendara.
Hey.
Not now, Initiate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. But Kirkin just thought I should break the ice with everyone. Get to know you all,
You don't think we've done that already?
Sure, but that time sucked.
It's not gonna get any different. Now go and enjoy your party. It's the last one you'll see for a long while.
Right. Whoever you are.
Selko.
Captain
He sends
Selko.
Sandrak's Vanguard packing and promptly aces selection. You make it seem easy, sir.
Please, don't start calling me that.
You're an immortal now, sir. There are
I've leveled up.
protocols to follow.
Nope. See? Every time you say it, it's just weird.
We'll both learn to survive it. I should be going.
Don't leave yet. You're one of the only people I know here.
Lightless and Magni don't exactly mix at functions like this, sir. Also protocol.
Like, even
What?
if there isn't a
No,
caste system,
You're a captain. Just
which
because
there
you
clearly
can't do
is.
Magic doesn't mean you can't be here. You should be able to go anywhere you want.
Only on the battlefield. This event strays a little too far into your end of society, if you take my meaning.
I'm not. I've never been like that.
And I've always appreciated that about you. Truly. But neither of us have the time to bend history when there's a war to win. Have a good night, sir. You certainly deserve it.
Captain Selko. All right, who are you?
This is going to sound like a really weird question.
Didn't you see me die in the path?
That's the one. You were the candidate that, got horribly crushed by, well, you know.
I do. Horrible stuff, am I right? At least it wasn't as bad as my last go at selection. I took a nasty spill into a pit of quicksand head first. Took me the whole next summer to restore my equilibrium and good spirit. If I never suffocate to death again, it will be too soon.
Unbelievable.
Ah, I see. You were told you could be killed during your test. They tell that to every first time.
So that's...
Keeps the blood up, am I right? The senses raised.
Let me get this straight. You can get mauled, stabbed, burned to death, or just straight up fall to your death, and the path just...
You've been bamboozled, my friend.
Damn it.
It does make you feel bad about it, if that helps. An eldritch little whisper in your head as you leave, telling you, you're shit, and it lingers.
I can't believe it.
When you think of
I
it,
can't
wasting a
believe
talented,
this.
well-trained Magnus on a silly death trap when they could instead die capturing a hill at the front is a terrible trade, and, well, also a stupid one. And Kirken's definitely not that.
So what? The path just resurrects you?
She's her own transitory fold between worlds, and she'll make her own rules while you're inside, thank you very much. If you waste her time by dying, she'll spit you back into the lobby with egg on your face.
Ugh.
Where are my manners? Congratulations on your success, Jack of the House Unforeseen. The kingdom is better for your coming. I'm Magister Greaves of House Belmay, 3-time selection washout, and now champion of your name and deeds. It's an absolute honor to make your acquaintance.
Well,
All right,
good luck
Bummer.
on your next selection. Hopefully it turns out better.
Ambassador Damley, it's been a while.
Indeed. The immortal glyph looks good on you, Jack.
Kinda does, huh? What brings you so far from the Northern Court?
I suppose that you're an Order Magnus now, so I can't keep secrets from you any longer. The king has appointed me as royal advisor to the Palathon in his time of absence.
The
You're here
king...
because of the king's absence.
The king's gone?
I don't understand.
Sandrak's siege of the capital. It's worsened. The Lightless don't know how bad it is. Kirken's even been given emergency powers by the crown.
The Palathon's the acting capital of Lucium? That means Lavenry's nearly fallen. She never bothered to tell me.
The North will soon be lost to us, Jack. The king's in hiding. I'm surprised you weren't informed, with you being one of Kirken's closest confidants. Curious.
I have to go, Ambassador.
All right, and then there should be... Ah, here he is. Devin.
So, what'd she make you see?
What? The path?
Yep, she's long on visions, that one. I spent as much time reliving my father's disappointment in me as I did fighting phantoms of the enemy.
Well,
One
yeah.
more right cock-up like that and you'll never get accepted into the academy. Then what, Devin? Spending the rest of your days conjuring up fertility spells for the county dirt farmers? I gave him the accent like that for effect, by the way. And the volume. In reality, he was quite cultured and hardly ever spoke above a whisper.
Wow.
A
That's...
disturbingly low whisper, too. Like this. He could make a room cold in the summer.
Yeah, Devin, you're drunk.
Horrible. But he's dead now. Dear Pop. My older brother took over from the family business. Rugs. And I'm an awful merchant, so that meant off to the war for me.
Yeah, kids, do
Were you? The path made sure I knew my true calling.
do
is what
rugs,
I'm
not
trying to say.
drugs.
I'm good at war, Jack. Great at it. And I hate that. Now, where were we?
You're just going to talk over me, aren't you?
I don't think so.
So what don't I know about Kirken that I probably should?
She ever tell you the story about the arm?
It's never come up.
5 years and it's never come up. Uh-huh. You and everyone else are just too scared to ask.
Fine. So what's with her arm?
I haven't asked.
Can you
Oh my
not?
gosh. So you don't even know anything.
I get the distinct impression Zendara doesn't like me. At all.
She's, well, not really a big fan of the unforeseen.
She made that pretty clear.
It's not her best look, I know, but she's royalty. They've always been suspicious of Magni born outside of their jurisdiction.
Royalty.
No lie. She's a Carthusian princess, our Zendara. Her family still holds the Glaive Gate despite everything Sandrak's done to that country. Don't worry, Jack. She'll come around.
That sounds like a lie. I met Orphe on my way to the Palathon. What's their deal?
They're one of our intelligence officers, a seer of considerable power. Orphe's great. Sometimes you have to cut through the static, if you know what I mean, but it's worth it.
I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
I caught some of that.
Get to know them more. It's good to have a seer watching out for you. You should also meet Hauser, though it seems like he decided not to show tonight. How typically rude.
He's another immortal?
Indeed. Bit of a bigwig from the Northern Court who plays at being mysterious, treats the Order more as a hobby than a calling. Don't tell him I said that. I'm sure he'll turn up at some point.
All right.
All right. I'll see you around, Devin.
Try not to get too drunk. Yeah, we talked to everybody. Let us go rest. Okay. Actually, let's take a look at our gear. We still have... still have level 1 red. For some reason, I'm surprised that it's not jumped up to level 9. Hold on. What is that supposed to open? Is there a locked door around here? Yeah, I see a lot of those lash points.
Hold on.
Oh.
These are my quarters?
Not bad. Welcome, Jack. I hope you find the quarters to your liking. They were previously used by a clayish Magnus who had a side hustle as a fishmonger in Greyvale Plaza. Like they say, you can take the Claylish out to the sea, but you can't, etc. Anyway, I think we got most of the smell out. Devin, thanks. Thank you for your treasure chest of gold. That's very much appreciated.
That was a day.
Good morning, Jack.
Morning,
Hello.
sir. I think I might have, well, accidentally slept in the wrong room. It's kind of, extravagant and really big.
You'll get used to it. Come down to the vault. We need to talk about your next steps as an immortal.
Will do.
My next steps as immortal will be to go down to the vault. Memorandum for Captain D, Immortal OSD, Cryptologic Warfare Division. Being succinct in interdepartmental correspondence is the cornerstone of clear communication and administration with the Light's Army. Despite your position with the Order as a CWDR agent of the greater realm, you will adhere to this ideal. Words like pulchritudinous, perspicaciousness, parsimonious, selcuth, splendiferous, and psychotomimetic have no place in military correspondence. Sir, your words are too big. The military simply does not have time to decipher them. So if I hit that again, raise this up. Or is that the wrong height? Huh. Do something in regards to this column. Like it can be lowered. Unless I have to have both switches going at the same time. Alright, let's try that. Let's hit you, hit you. Or let's give it one more go. Let's raise that. Alright, instructions are somewhat unclear. Not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do for that, or if I'm ready to do whatever that puzzle is questing of me. Ah, damn it. I was not intending to use a mana crystal now. The stewards. Since even before the Aristea discovered the Palathon, its halls have been occupied by a mysterious cadre of masked stewards, silent individuals who attend to the needs and maintenance of the floating fortress. No one knows where they are from or how they got there, but their primary concern, apparently, is with the preservation of the Palathon itself. So basically, they're like the keepers of, Are they called keepers in Mass Effect? I think so. Of the Citadel. Each steward is trained and dedicated to a particular school of magic. Some people believe that they created the Palathon themselves. Others say that they were once Magni who gave the entirety of their beings to the Ionicus. I don't think we've been explained as to what the Ionicus is. Oh. You paint.
Now that you're an immortal, Jack, do you want to know a secret?
That you actually have hobbies? These all yours?
What do you think of them?
I think I haven't seen enough of the world. I don't recognize any of these.
What are these
That's because
animals?
they all were driven to extinction by the Everwar.
Oh.
How?
Since we first learned to use magic, we've waged war over who would control it. It isn't meant to be used so violently and so unchecked and for so long. The natural world suffers for it. Their habitats die. Their waters are ruined, their skies are choked, their lands are crystallized or filled with hungry spirits they can't compete with.
Are we having a little bit of an anti-war message?
For every living thing, Jack. It causes the wound.
We caused the wound?
I was expecting a
told you that we
later
draw
development.
Magic from the ley lines, from the shrouded realm. To be more precise, we siphon it to use as we will, and it stays here. But it's not meant to. And no one's ever discovered how to actually put it back. It punches its way back down. All that magic over all that time. And so the wound grows.
But without magic...
We can't win the war to control magic. Correct.
So we're destroying Aveum while we're trying to save Aveum?
That's the secret.
I was expecting that, but
The
I also
secret
wasn't
sucks.
expecting that to be explained so soon.
It's insane. Does Sandrak know this?
Of course he does. All the orders do.
Then why the hell are we fighting? Everyone needs to just stop.
You want to be the first side to quit? Because you trust Sandrak that much. Because mankind can always be counted on to do the reasonable.
What if suddenly from like this point on you
I
stopped
wanted to
using
wield
magic and you
my
just started
whole
using
life.
guns?
And now you're telling me
You've already figured out the solution, Jack. We win. Then we start thinking about how to fix the wound.
you don't win in ever war.
It's brick walls like that make you take up painting in your spare time.
Isn't there something else that we can do about it, I mean?
Yes. Go to that spell altar.
What spell will it grant me?
One that hopefully eases your conscience.
Does this mean I am able to remove all of the organic matter that is spread onto the world? The poisonous
Reckless,
slime?
overtaxed, and broken magic often leaves corruption behind. You grew up with it in Saren, the deposits that would accumulate in the Underbridge. There, it's a nuisance. But larger, more malignant versions exist. Part of the Immortals' mandate is to restore those areas of the world overrun with this corruption. That spell is the key.
Restore them. With magic. The same magic that causes it, and oh yeah, also the wound.
The irony isn't lost on anyone. In the meantime, you have more pressing concerns. Zendara's waiting for you in the war chamber to brief you on a mission.
Really? Please don't say she's my field commander.
Run along. Your field commander's waiting.
Damn it! Although that's kind of like surgery, in a sense. Use Restore to clear Lurge. How does one use Restore? Okay, so basically like anime. So it's basically like surgery in a way. Like, think about surgery or chemo, like any medical practice that destroys the flesh in order to repair it. Makes it worse before it can make it better. Like surgery, you're literally cutting into a person in order to perform whatever tasks you need to do. Chemo, you're blasting them with radiation in order to remove the aspects of them that are harming them. Though I suppose in this case, you are causing a problem to fix a problem. Pentac coordinates. Pentac coordinates are based upon the respective location's relationship to the pentacade. There are two numbers, one that represents facing and one that represents distance. If you were to think of the pentacade as a gnomon on a sundial, I actually, believe it or not, I don't know terms for sundials, mostly because I don't own a sundial and have never used a sundial in my life. The facing is represented by the numbers around the gnomon, while the distance represents how far the location is from the gnomon. For example, asset attained. We are falling back to our previous location. More hostiles are in pursuit. Requesting evac facing 1.07, distance 97 miles. I repeat, Pentac 1.07-97. That is a lot of miles. Alright, do we actually need to do anything here? Why do we have so many blue sigils? Oh, to craft. I'm going to construct that one. No. I think I'm going to deconstruct this one as well. Definitely don't need this one. Let's see, can we make a better red one? So that has bigger damage, still 1 capacity. But the fire rate is also a lot slower. Let's do that. Okay. Captain Cisco?
You should meet with Commander
Selko.
Zendara in the war chamber.
Captain Selko. Good to see you outside of the party.
Clock's ticking.
Yes, sir. You do outrank me, right? Wow, this place is kind of big. I must have gotten lost. Ha.
Intel indicates that the Hand is operating near the Pale Forest, and we've just lost contact with our outpost there.
What's so important about the forest?
Strategically, nothing. The ley line tower there has been dead for 100 years. And yet she's taking a big risk attacking so close to the Palathon. You still with me, Initiate?
Yeah, she's doing something, but
That's
not
even
her.
a rank. You know, I checked.
Nightblades have established a stronghold at the southern edge of the forest. We'll attack on both sides.
We? You're coming? I mean, what about Devin?
Devin is needed elsewhere. And Kirkin seems to think you might not get me killed. Jury's still out on that one.
Do you guys even have trials?
Sure, thanks. Don't leave the portal open for me or anything. Guess I'm walking.
Portals allow you to instantly travel across Aveum. Use portals as shortcuts or to return to areas you previously explored. After learning new augment spells, you may be able to unlock new areas. Between major story missions, you could use portals to revisit previous areas. Use your new abilities to unlock Shroud Fanes and find golden chests for special rewards. Alright. Where is there a portal? Where am I? On this map. I literally do not see myself. Ilthium portals have been unlocked. Okay, so Lucium is where I need to go. Do I need to do anything in Ilthium? There's a locked door there. Let's take a look. Ah, wisps. That's the spell that required being hit by that specific color. Was this just a blue shield over the door? Yeah, and I didn't figure out how to go past it. Okay, let's go back to the portal. Still, at the very least, now we've unlocked backtracking. We just need to figure out where the backtracking will take us, or where we need to go with our backtracking. Ah. I feel like it's being a little precise in regards to where... Okay, so that's where I need to go next. I think there are a couple spots here that I could explore.
I don't think I have a spell for that.
Yeah, thanks. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to reach up there, maybe? Unless... No. But I should be able to... Like, I should be able to make this jump. Which I wasn't able to make before. And I was wondering how I was actually going to be able to go across this gap. And now I can! Fantastic. Alright, but how do I get rid of you? Like, I have the restore ability. But I have not used it yet. What did that do? Oh, that was outside. There we go. Kind of felt like the game was letting me actually run every now and again. Yeah. What did that get me? Nothing? Okay. Oh, hello. I was not told that I would be fighting against some creature from within the darkness. But I suppose that makes sense. Maybe. Ah. And I'm guessing I'm gonna have to fight a... No. No, that's not the part of the thing that I must restore. It's a specific location that needs restoration. Aim at a large sack. There we go. Maybe. Oh, hello. All right. This one's a little bit tougher. That's fine. That's okay. It's just taking more bullets is all. Ah. Hold on. Is it draining my mana too? Like, I haven't used any mana, but I'm also almost out. Hello. All right, top ourselves off. There we go. What did we uncover in that process? Also, let's level up. What were we going to put it in? We were going to put the level up in... Yeah, use a health crystal resets your shield's cooldown. So it's kind of like a basic. All right, now what do we want to go for next? I think... Huh. Let's do a little bit of red. Or what's under the green tree that we might be able to go for? I don't know. Some of these like feel like they're so specific of a upgrade that I hardly feel like they're going to be regularly used. Still not sure what I might have gotten from being here. Like, I feel like there should have been something else that I unlocked by doing this. like something on the map. Like, what is this ley line? Oh, okay. Like maybe you're able to interact with the ley line given enough time, and that enables you to transport yourself over there. In which case, I'm relatively early to this specific spot. Which is fine. Ah, hello. Yeah, let's just get rid of your shield. Ah, good timing on the shield on my case. Alright, where am I going? I'm going this way, because there's another thing that I did not unlock in this direction. Oh, all of the... Looks like all of the random enemies have restored themselves. Do I actually need to worry about them, or can I just keep going? I feel like I can just keep going. Does anybody follow me? I don't think they care. Alright, let's activate this slime. Oh, never mind. Hold on. I think they're still following me. Look, nobody's protecting you. Like, you can't just use a shield by yourself. You need somebody else to stand behind the shield to do damage. Oh, thank goodness. Just a smaller one. Oh, nope. Several of them. And they're hard to see because there are so many trees around. Alright, got rid of one of you. And the other. There are only two, right? Okay. There are only two. Fantastic. What did that reveal? Did that reveal anything? Do these always reveal something? Ah, yeah, there's a chest up there. But I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to get it. Like, I can see the chest. Ah, damn it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Huh. What is that red thing over there? No. I was intending to run. The running in this game feels a little bit off. Like, sometimes he starts running, and then sometimes he's like, you know, I don't feel like running now. There we go. All right, that's a lot of gold. We've got so much gold, we'll be taking golden showers. Bonus points if you know what that's from. Let's see, any place I can go? There's, it's like right next to the next portal, but I don't think I can fast travel to a portal while not actually being at the portal myself. Hello. Huh. Take that. All right. I only have 2 health crystals. Oh yeah, I used one in the last battle against the various corruption serpents. She didn't mention anything about cleansing corruption serpents, by the way. Nobody did. Why does it seem like there's a path here? Oh, hold on. 3D map. Path is there. Alright, let's take the portal to where we're supposed to go, and I think this is where... I don't like the fact that there's so many buttons that do multiple things. And you have to be so specific when you use these buttons. Like, I've reloaded my mana crystal now twice trying to use the square button to use something. Like, that's the curse of modern generation of video games. Is there's just so many buttons that are context sensitive. But I'm going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.